Be sure to tune in next week because we will have the My Team Unlimited Tournament Championship recap. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be next Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And remember, you can always find us on social media. We're at NBA.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of... Brooklyn. We are...
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Whiteside is out there with Williams. And it's Hardy in at the 1. And for the Nets, we've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. What's the most important thing, Clark, the player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
Now, here is Irving. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, he's so adept at finding a way to score, even against tough defense. Aldridge is a load.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Hardy. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Durant, wide open, he fires. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
Outside Tatum. Shoots the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Now here's Irving. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Aldridge finds Simmons. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's ABC. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Williams, that's good.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Simmons. He's been producing a fair amount of offense 9 in and 9 out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Here's Curry. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Irving. To the wing on the left. Hardy passes to Tatum. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got 5 points so far.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Irving surveying the floor. Back to Simmons. And there's the drive.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Pass to KD. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Hardy passes to Tatum. Williams trying to break free. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. The Nets with the lead. Now Simmons. The pass to Durant. Driving in. Shoots over Brown. The shot by KD. No good. Celtics have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Tatum's got 9 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving dishes to Curry. Back to Irving. Rebound by Williams.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Irving. Aldridge trying to break free, and good. That game was that time as it falls.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Brown outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Brown. Pass to KD. Back to Simmons. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum. Get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names and making statements.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Thomas subbed in for Curry. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Martin's checked in for the Nets. Dragic comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Simmons. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. And that one is stuck right through.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Now, here's Fultz. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thomas against DiVincenzo. Thomas inside, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Pass to Dragic. Here's Claxton. Outside Thomas. And Maker sends it back. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And the Georgia Bulldog, Kentavious Caldwell Pope. KCP earns his keep on defense.
He certainly does, Kevin, but that combined with his long-range marksmanship have carved him a nice niche in the NBA, and part of the reason the Lakers won the championship in 2020.
Now here's Dragic. No points in the game yet for him. The Nets working the ball around now. Releases from 15. That one a little long.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And stolen by Simmons. Thomas, good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Dragic. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Dragic against Fultz. And stolen by Thomas. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. From past the arc. Rebounded by Maker.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Caldwell Pope outside. Got it off in time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court right now for the Celtics. We've got Markel Fultz. Morris is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Makey. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to win good games. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Dragic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's ABC. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the paint. The jump hook and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart. Oh, wow. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam cam.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, an indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Durant's checked in for Ben Simmons. Seth Curry comes in for Thomas. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic. And play stops this one, what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston. Outside Durant, pass to Aldridge. Curry on the wing. Outside Martin. They get it back. They need this. And it's Aldridge missing. Celtics leading by 11. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he gets it back. It's good. Martin's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Here's ABC. 6 points for him. Up top, Brown. Covered by Martin. Williams, that's good. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league may want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Irving. Tatum against Durant. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
Irving against Brown. To the left wing. Aldridge finds Irving. Back to Aldridge. And Maker sends it back.
And the difference Maker has on this end, love whenever he gets up to slot shots back.
Here's ABC, covered by Irving. The pass to Brown. Fires the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Whiteside's checked in for Boston. Here's Irving, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Irving's got 5 now.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
Clock at 4. No good from Irving. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Now here's Brown. There's the drive. Good on the shot. 12 points for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's KD. He's got 9. And a wide open look for Irving. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
Brown wide open, he fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Passes it to KD. Misses the 3. Celtics leading by 17. And he drives in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's ABC after the basket by Brooklyn. Brown outside. Launches a 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
Hey, guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Irving. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Irving's got 10.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The kick out to Williams. Out left to the wing. Hardy passes to Williams. It's stolen by Martin. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. And Simmons subbed in for Martin. Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. Now, here's Fultz. On the wing, Morris. Over Irving. And it's Boston with another.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind block it.
And Simmons kicks to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fultz with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
The three from KD. No good. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Let's continue to get in the gym and see some go in it. Feels good to see him go in early. And felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points and 1 steal. That's all for now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Boston leading by 20. We got Ben Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Irving. That's Durant. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays. Like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Outside Irving. There's the triple. He can't get that one. And it's Boston the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Curry's got his second bucket.
And, you know, this is a shot that Seth can make. Give him some separation, and he's going to make it.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
All right, who's coming onto the court?
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Brooklyn Nets.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's ABC. He's covered by Irving. Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. High post, KD. Tatum on him. 6 to shoot. Over Tatum. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Shoots over Brown. Williams with the block.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Tatum drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 24.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Simmons. And they get it. And finally they hit one. Simmons got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, Simmons racks up points by being involved in hustle plays, using his size and his great instincts to impact the game in a lot of different areas.
Here's ABC. 8 points for him. Brown outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Thomas comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Dragic in for Seth Curry. Celtics also with a sub. Bell is checked in for Whiteside. Now here's Brown. 20 points for him. Here's Hardy. Williams trying to break free. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
No good from Irving.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Martin's checked in for Brooklyn. It's deflected. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Boston. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Brown outside. And it's blocked. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Up and in on the layup.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now, here is Bell. Here's ABC. He's got 8. Here's Dragic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we don't normally see Dragic inside, but credit to the Slovenian for not shying away from the trees.
And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A new 14 for Boston.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thomas passes to Simmons. Here's Claxton all alone. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. He takes it in, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Claxton following the bucket by the Celtics. And here's Dragic. Banked in off the glass. Dragic has got 8 points.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Maker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maker's got his 2nd basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Thomas. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
The shot's good.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Thomas. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And there's 1:45 left in the 3rd. To the inside. Leonard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Now here's Simmons. 10 points for him. And there's the pass to Thomas. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Maker. Here's DiVincenzo. Missed inside. And so it's Katie with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Count that bucket.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Simmons finds Durant. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
And the basket by Maker.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Thon Maker. Here's Durant. Rebound Boston.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Kyrie Irving.
And Brooklyn making a change.
Substitutions.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
From KD.
Durant's got his third assist on the night. From the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a very comfortable. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Myers Leonard, and it's Hardy in at point. Here's ABC, and it's slammed in by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now here's Mills. He kicks it to Irving. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Boston has possession following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Here's ABC. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. Drives to the hoop. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Gibson. Here's Mills. And he banks in the layup. Mills has got his first basket of the night.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The Celtics making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in.
Here comes Celtics. Hassan Whiteside.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's ABC, covered by Irving. Great open look there. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Hardy passes to Tatum. Williams trying to break free. They get it again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Now here's Irving. Here's Bezekniks. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's ABC. Outside Tatum. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Goran Dragic is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And the Celtics also making a change. Maker's checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Dragic. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Drills the three-pointer.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Dragic. Brown outside. Going inside and finished off by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Dragic looking it over. Teardrop shot. Williams with the block. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Maker. That one drops for him.
There's no question about it. Maker needs to get stronger, and he will. But baskets like this are still encouraging.
Now Dragic passes to McCaw. The kick out to Dragic. Over Maker. Dragic with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hardy passes to Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And down it goes, jamming that one home. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 assists.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Mills with the steal. Here's McCall. He's guarded by Williams. No good from McCall.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's McCall. And the foul called on ABC. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million will incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the basket by Brooklyn. And the basket is good.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Lets it go from 11. Buries the jump shot. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now here's Fultz. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Caldwell Pope, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Up top, Mills. Defended by DiVincenzo. Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Impressive agility in these pick-and-roll sets. It's hard to get out of that screen really quickly. Gibson has a nice feel for where to roll to.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
It's blocked. Dragic against Fultz. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against Brooklyn.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Jason Tatum.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Dragic against Fultz. Gibson passes to Besekniks. Pass to McCaw. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.